Everybody, welcome to the Tiny Studio. It's your girl Nail. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is a Dreadlock love video, baby. You know what time it is. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the Tiny Studio. So, let's talk about something that I consider, well, many consider a fad. And let's just talk about it, okay? Let's just talk about it. How often is too often when you are detoxing your dreads? Now, that's a word that's used a lot in the dreadlock community, detoxing. When you hear someone talk about detoxing or you see it done here on YouTube, usually what's happening is there are people who are using apple cider vinegar on their locks, and they're using it to detox their hair. Now, when we're talking about detox, when you think about detox itself, let's really dissect what that means. When you are detoxing your body, you are eliminating chemicals, poisons from your body. So you're purging your body of certain things, right? Yes. So when you're detoxing your dreads, what are we exactly doing? We're attempting to eliminate the things that we have put in our hair that are toxins. So that could be what? That could be gels, creams, waxes, sprays. All of those things are chemicals, and they are toxic, and they damage our locks, right? So hence the need to detox and use apple cider vinegar. Now, let's talk about it. Should you really have to detox your locks? No, because if you are keeping things all natural, you would never have to detox your hair. Detox, to me, when it comes to dreadlocks, really means you need a good hair washing. And the products that you are using to wash your hair are not doing the job. So because a lot of us are using the wrong products on our hair, and then using the wrong products to wash our hair, and on top of that, using conditioners on our hair, then our locks become heavy or weighted down. They harbor smells. They attract different things to it, elements to it. And because we're not completely cleaning our hair or cleansing our hairs with the proper shampoos, then we're allowing things to build up. We're allowing chemicals to build up on our locks. And that's why people have that need to detox their locks. Because in actuality, if you are, or if you maintain a healthy diet, eating fruits and vegetables and things that are conducive to a productive and healthy body, then you're going to be detoxing your body all the time, and your hair is going to be what? Detoxing all the time. However, because many of us have an unhealthy diet, that includes me, and then on top of the things that we put into our body, which is what comes out of it, we're also putting unhealthy things on top of our dreads, right? Right. And so many people feel that they need to do something drastic to combat that, when all you need is some Dr. Bronner's peppermint castle soap, when that's all you need. You don't need to put apple cider vinegar in your hair. Have you ever smelled someone who used apple cider vinegar in their locks and wasn't able to get it all out? That smell, it doesn't smell good. It's not a pleasant scent. It's not an arousing scent. It's not a scent that make you say, no, it's not. Because remember, our locks are like sponges. So when you put vinegar on top of them, especially, well, any kind of vinegars, they're going to have a smell. Because that vinegar and that fermented, because what is vinegar really? Fermented fruit. It's going to have that smell in your locks. Who wants that? So let's say your locks are in such a state where your loctician, where your stylist suggests that, or you may feel that you need to detox your locks. So let's say you do that. Okay, you do it. You make sure you've rinsed everything out of your hair. You're good. How often should you really do that? Should you do it every time you wash your hair? Should you do it every 6 to 8 weeks? If you're detoxing your hair, which is really cleansing your hair, deep cleansing your hair, you should only have to do it, what? Especially with apple cider vinegar, once a year maybe? Because see, once you go ahead and you use this process, what you are doing is you're stripping your hair of the moisture and the nutrients that it needs to survive. That's what apple cider vinegar or any vinegars do to your locks. Even Dawn dishwashing liquid. I've heard people using Dawn dishwashing liquid to detox their locks. That's ludicrous. Why would you do that? Get you some Dr. Bronner's castle soap and clean your hair. Or get some African black soap and really clean your hair. And how do you keep yourself from finding your locks in a place where you need to go to such extremities? Well, number one, stop using these waxes. Stop using these creams. Stop using these gels on your locks. There are all natural things that you can do to retwist your locks. All natural things, such as aloe vera gel, natural aloe vera gel, flaxseed gel, natural flaxseed gel. They are natural and they will give you a nice hold. But remember, when you have dreadlocks, the hold is only going to last for so long because your locks are growing. Remember, dreadlocks is a style of rebellion. Dreadlocks do what they want to do. You can attempt to tame them, but it will be at your discretion, and sometimes heartbreak. Because I've been there. I have retwisted my hair to an nth of my scalp, and that has caused me to have thinning, breakage, or my locks have completely fallen out of my head. So you have to ask yourself this. If you feel the need to detox your locks, Ask yourself, how did you get to a place where you needed to use such extreme measures to simply wear a style that's a style or a lifestyle of low maintenance? How did you come to this point? Why did you come to this point? You need to detox your locks. Do that once. Do that once a year. Or do that just one time and don't do it again. I've seen people on YouTube who do this apple cider vinegar detox every time they wash their hair. Can you imagine the smell, child? Why would you do that? It's unnecessary. Very, very unnecessary. I'm saying this to you as a former loctician, and I'm also saying this to you as a sister who has been wearing locks for 20 years come next month. You don't have to detox if you're not using all that junk. And if it's your thing to continue to use lock gels and creams and that Jamaican mango stuff, if that is your preference, then know that constantly using this apple cider vinegar detox thing, because that's what everybody is doing, know that you could damage your locks. My message: keep it natural, keep it simple. Keep it natural, keep it simple. And that is today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the tiny studio today. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, please drop down in the comment section and let's have a conversation about it. Let's discuss it. And if you have any questions, drop that down in the comments into the comment section, and who knows, I may pick your question next time for an entirely new Dreadlock Love video. So thank you so much for hanging out. Listen, do not forget to push that like button and subscribe. But I'm sure that some of you have already subscribed to Simply Nails Tiny Studio, right? If not, go ahead and do so. What are you waiting for? Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the tiny studio, and I'll see you next time.